Hello, we are now in task 3 in simplifying terms. Okay, for this video, we're going to talk about product notations. So we are simplifying algebraic expression using multiplication, thus it's called product notation. For our first rule in simplifying terms, uh, first we leave out the multiplication symbol x or the dot in the middle or the brackets or parenthesis symbol. The second rule is always make sure that you arrange them in alphabetical order. When I talk of them, that means that will be your variables. So for the first example, we have two variables a and c. This means a multiplied by c. So we take away or remove the multiplication symbols. So it will just be ac. And then make sure that it's in alphabetical order. So A goes first, and then you write C last. Another example, now we have a number in the expression, B multiplied by 3A, or so you write the number first, so that would make the 3 your coefficient, and then in alphabetical order. So 3AB. This means 3 times A times B. Another example, we have two expressions multiplied to each other, 2b multiplied to negative 4a. So multiply the coefficients first or the number. So 2 multiplied by negative 4 is negative 8. Then you write the a and then b. Another example, a combination of multiplication and addition. Remember, always use the rule PEMDAS or BEDMAS. Okay, so you do multiplication first. So you go 2 multiplied by a, remove the multiplication symbol x, so that will be 2a, copy the addition symbol, and then just remove the x or multiplication symbol, so you will have 2a plus 3b. So we are being consistent here. We always write the coefficient first, followed by the variables. Okay, another example is when you see an expression that has a multiplication symbol and then you have brackets. When you see this at this time, later on we will do something else, but at this time what we do is we remove the multiplication symbol x, and so we just write 2 followed by the opening bracket a, then plus b inside the pair of brackets, and then close it again. Okay, so now we're going to add more rules. It's the use of index or exponents. You already had this in when you were in grade 6, and I know you do know because we already had our order of operations. So simply, if you have variables multiplied to itself by whatever how many times, in this case a has been multiplied to itself 3 times, so simplify the expression by writing a raised to the third power. Okay, another example, you have 2 multiplied by, here's the expression. First, multiply the numbers and make that your coefficient, and then simplify the rest by using exponents. So you have 2 times 3 is 6, and a is multiplied to itself twice, so a squared, and then b raised to the fourth power. Remember, the use of exponent is only when you are multiplying the variables, not adding. Okay, now we have a combination of a variable being multiplied to itself and a subtraction. So again, think of the order of operation. So you multiply first before you do the addition or subtraction. So m times m is m squared, and then you copy this subtraction symbol minus, and then you put together the n times n, which is n squared, and write the number and make it the coefficient of the expression. So the simplest form is m squared minus 5n squared. Okay, this time it's writing sum. This is just a review of what you did in combining like terms. So combining like terms is the same as writing sums. So here's what you see. It's not multiplication anymore. So remember, if you do not see the coefficient, it means that there's a 1 there. You just don't have to write 1. So what this really means is 1x plus 1x. So you add 1 plus 1, you get 2. So you have 2x. Again, you had done this in combining like terms. So when you see plus, you are adding the coefficient. So this is 1y plus 1y, and then you have 1z plus 1z plus 1z. You only combine like terms. So the one with the same variable, you have 1 plus 1, 2y, plus then 3z. You cannot combine two terms that are unlike terms. Okay, here we go again. We go combine like terms. So 1g plus 1g, you have 3g. And then h inside the bracket, you have 4h's being added to each other. So you have 4h, so you just copy the minus sign. The simplest form is 3g minus 4h. Okay, a lot of students get confused. Sometimes they tend to write the exponent h to the fourth. Remember, you use exponent when it's multiplication, not when you are adding terms. Okay, let's keep going. Now, you just remove the bracket and it will be the same. 3g minus 4h. Okay, another one. Okay, group the ones that being added and group the ones that are being multiplied. Inside your head, you will be multiplying first, and then you can do the addition and subtraction. So a plus a is like 1a plus 1a. You get a 2a. Then copy the minus symbol. Then you multiply b times b times b because it's multiplication. So it's b cubed or b raised to the third power. And you just copy the coefficient. Okay. So as you can see, every time you write an expression, it's the number or the coefficient first, followed by the variables. Okay, we now end here, and now it's time to write your learning evidence.